And welcome into Charlottesville, Virginia, an ACC Network Extra. Zealand Shannon with you for a matchup of two top 10 teams in women's collegiate field hockey, the Virginia Cavaliers and the Boston College Eagles. From Central Virginia, the Cavaliers the home team in this affair in the natural orange. The Boston College Eagle Road Whites with a dark red trim, natural Boston College color. At 2:35-minute halves for you. Extra time potential certainly in this one. The Virginia Cavaliers come into this contest 7-1. Boston College 6-2. The problem for the Eagles is both of those losses have come in the ACC, while Virginia is 1-0 in conference play. Almost undoubtedly the best conference top to bottom in women's collegiate field hockey. Can sport top 10 matchups all over the place. Get you the starting lineup, but first a foray forward by the Boston College Eagles, even though Virginia started with possession. Inadvertent horn going off. The Cavaliers have weathered the initial storm. It's a temperate day in Charlottesville, muggy, about 80 degrees, but no sun. Actually have the lights on at the turf field, so dubbed the home of Virginia field hockey. For the Cavaliers, numerically, lineup sounds like this. Aaron Shanahan, Greta L., Ansel June, Dominique Van Sluten, Tara Fatisse, Rachel Robinson, Peen Dicka, Nadine DeKoning, Becca Zamojan, Michaela Gallen, and Carrera Lucas in goal. For the Boston College Eagles, Chelsea Mendonska, Imka Rose Gote, that's the one I'm going to have fun saying all day. Jamie Natalie, Alessandra Miller, Brooke Matherson, Lucy Little, Bridget Wood, Fusine Govert, Frederique Haverhalls, Alyssa Olenek, and Sarah Dwyer, the sophomore between the pipes for the Boston College Eagles. Boston College, if you hadn't figured it already, going right to left in this first half. The Eagles have had most of the attacking possession in the opening 3 minutes. Yet to be a cohesive attack, however. Taking a look at both of these teams as a whole, we have Virginia prolific in the goal scoring department, the best goals per game team in the entire country. Boston College, a team that doesn't particularly stand out statistically as a very defensive team or a very offensive team. But every game not in ACC play has gone the way of the Boston College Eagles. And those are some tough competitions. At number 6 Maryland earlier in the season, a 2-1 victory. At Northwestern, it's a tough place to go. Chicago came out with a double overtime victory. In the middle of a 4-game road trip, Boston College not played a lot of home games up in Massachusetts. Only 3 home games so far this season. Quinnipiac, a loss to Syracuse, and a win against Providence. Strong challenge from Rachel Robinson and Virginia into the attack. It's disrupted promptly by Atchison, but the Cavaliers have maintained possession. Greta L. and MK Rose Gote. Bit of an exchange. Cavaliers still in possession. A whistle against Virginia. Allow Boston College to push out, weathering its first storm. Wood wants a ball to the middle of the field. To Koenig. Fouled by Warner. First 5 minutes passing largely without incident. See how long the feeling out period between these two top-ranked teams lasts before the first goal-scoring chance can perhaps open it up. Peen Dickett weaving in and out, running at Cassidy Atchison, the freshman, playing back in her home state. Atchison from Virginia Beach, ball across, was taken too quickly by Virginia. It was intended for Greta L., but Sarah Dwyer was up for the challenge, came off her line, and was not afraid of contact. Pass inside, intercepted by Wood, and she's started a bit of a counterattack. Popped into the corner. Jamie Natalie to run on it. And Natal has drawn the whistle. Edge of the area, dumped in, trying to get a deflection on goal. Just got up into the gut of Lucy Little. Vince Luton. Angled pass. Trickles through before it's settled by Haverhalls. She passes it right to her numbersake in the other jersey, Nadine DeKoning. Wouldn't venture to say it's been a sloppy game for the first 7 minutes, but certainly defense carrying the day. Turn by Tara Vatisse has opened up the field, but she passes it right to Chelsea Mendonça. Boston College looking to counterattack early, but the ball ahead left a little to be desired. Virginia's freshman defender Robinson onto it. And the Cavaliers pass to space, try and return the favor. Kept in by Greta L. It's a hot potato to deal with. Trickled forward to Olenek, but her attempted clearance has been spoiled by L. Second effort poked away by Haverhalls. A foul committed on the ensuing play. Carly Kaufman came in from behind. Nicked Colleen Herrera. Cavaliers the first real significant push forward, and Tara Vatisse is able to draw a penalty corner off Lucy Lytle.
Penalty corner, Virginia.
Players to watch for these two teams. Jamie Natal leads Boston College in points, has 8 this season off 4 goals, started every game, the number 4 in white. For Virginia, the 2-time reigning player of the year, Tara Vatisse. On an all-time pace when it comes to goal scoring. Get you those stats after this penalty corner. The first of the game for either team. Viljun in. Vatisse around one to the backhand. Shoots and it's in. Tara Vatisse. A pinpoint ball, but I believe it has been waved off. And it has. Whistled before the shot was taken. Perhaps it was struck illegally, as much as Vatisse loves to go to the backhand. It is hard to pull off. Field hockey, you have to play it with the bottom half, the inside of the stick only, so you have to flip it over to strike it in a backhanded fashion. Be interested to see how both teams react to that. For a moment, the belief a goal had been scored against or for the team you're rooting for, perhaps, and listening to this broadcast. Virginia does seem to be more on the front foot the last couple of minutes after Boston College had the run of things overall from the drop. Should be, certainly on paper, a close contest all the way through. First 10 minutes have passed goalless. Ball in front for Virginia. Out of nothing, Michaela Gallen given an opportunity, but Dwyer turns her aside, and Boston College sets about clearing the danger. Cavaliers almost able to seize that early opportunity. The freshman Gallen couldn't polish it off. Unfortunate for Boston College that ball went out in the end line. Allows Virginia to start well up the field from deep in the corner. Boston College, though, gained possession right back. Gote's pass intercepted by Vitesse. Vitesse. Pass around Miller. Now Narer with a chance for a backhanded pass in front, and then a high stick in front of the face of Dwyer from Izzy McDonough. One penalty corner, according to the scoreboard, though. No registered shots on either side. That one chance for Gallen. Dwyer reacted too quick. Not even registered as a shot. All down the line. Deft touch from Peen Dicka, trying to stay in front of Averalls. Dumps it to the corner. Angled shot, whipped in by McDonough and kicked away by Dwyer. Handled by Miller, who lofts it down the wing, going to try and give her forward a chance to run on it. Robinson fending off Govert. Able to survive the pressure, but Virginia's counterattack sputters. Talked about that all-time pace. Virginia has played 8 games. Tara Vitesse has 49 points, 11 assists, and 19 goals in 8 games. That is absurd. Just getting on halfway through the season. And Tara Vitesse won National Player of the Year as a sophomore with 15 goals. She had less last year and won the award again. Number 8 in orange for Virginia. Really, any game played, always the player to watch. Now as a senior, a chance to be the first ever 3-time National Player of the Year. A bad giveaway by Boston College, and Averalls is sent Becca Zamojan ahead. Zamojan tried to play it across, blocked illegally. Peen Dicka will get a start with it. Becca Zamojan for the Cavaliers scored her first career goal as a senior. The win against Richmond. Ball's found its way into the area. Vitesse, what can she figure here? Trying to back through a crowd. Now it falls to Narer. Has a shot. Blocked down. And that's enough. With Boston College, after a strong start, an assertive start to the game on the road against the 4th-ranked team in the country, seems to have fallen onto its heels a bit. The Eagles have to figure a way to ride out the storm. Still zeros on the scoreboard. But Virginia's mustered 2 shots in quick succession. The number 8 team in the country, desperate for its first ACC win after 2 bitter defeats in Syracuse and North Carolina. Of course, there is no easy win in women's field hockey in the ACC. 8th in the country and no conference wins. Can't sit well in the craw, this team. Peen Dicka ranging forward. Look at the speed. Peen Dicka in front, has a shot and scores all the way home. Peen Dicka. And Virginia's up 1-0. The 11th goal of the season for the super freshman. Elite speed from Peen Dicka. And the Holland native has made herself right at home in Central Virginia so far this season. It's more than a goal per game. the culmination of 5-10 minutes of clean pressure for the Cavaliers. Boston College, the crucial next 10 minutes. Whether this will stay a tight contest or whether Virginia's high-powered offense will try and run away with it. Of the two Boston College losses, one very tight overtime to North Carolina, but the game against Syracuse, who was number 3 in the country at the time, was a 6-0 blowout. Virginia working it into the area all too easily. Peen Dicka had a backhanded shot blocked away, but the Cavaliers still coming. Shanahan was fouled. Looked like perhaps Gauthier reaching over. Second penalty corner of the game for the Virginia Cavaliers. It'll be on Selvaljun, who's now taken both penalty corners for Virginia in this game. Eagles had to find a fourth player to don the equipment for this penalty corner defensively. Someone hustling in from the midfield line. It's like Elizabeth Dennehy. Ball in for Virginia, bit of a broken play. DeKoning in front, Shanahan, ton of space, lays it off, one more pass, cleared off the line. What a defensive save by Donahue. Keeps it 1-0. The ball by the goalkeeper Dwyer, but Dennehy got it cleanly, pardon me. Got the stick down and right in the spot. The anticipation was perfect. McDonough. It's gone back to Robinson. High, hassling pressure from Warner. Not making life easy for the Cavaliers, but Virginia able to maintain possession. DeKoning down the line. L. Through the legs for McDonough, but she's had her pocket picked by Haverhals. And a chance to run for the Eagles. Jamie Natal. Boston College's own super freshman. She's slowed it up, allowed her team to get forward. Now a ball deep into the corner. Had a whistle down the field that's going to give clean possession to Boston College. Taken quickly. Ball worked in the area. Warner had the last swing at it. And looks like she just knocked it right off the defender, Viljun. 17:20 left in the first half. Virginia 1, Boston College 0. Thanks for joining us on ACC Network Extra. Watch ESPN. Zealand Shannon with you. Boston College, its best looking move forward has fizzled out on a whistle. Too much body from Elizabeth Warner, freshman out of Massachusetts. Acton, Mass, to be more specific. Nadine DeKoning. Boston College not deterred from the high pressure, almost first to turn over. It's the challenge into the back that drew the ire. Greta L. restarted too quickly. That'll be Nadine DeKoning. She's got multiple defenders in the way and has a high swing. Dangerous for Matherson and Haverhals. Virginia returns the high pressure in kind. Mendonça just lost it out of play, and now Virginia's trying to build something down the far wing. Mendonça returns the favor, took it right back for her team, then passed it to Tara Vitisse. Vitisse figured a way into the area, twirling around Tara Vitisse, penalty corner. And a stick in from Cassidy Atchison. I haven't a clue how Vitisse kept control of that ball in that kind of traffic. I don't think Atchison does either. Just got caught reaching for a ball that never really should have been there in any conceivable play. So a save off the line from Elizabeth Dennehy on the last penalty corner kept it 1-0 Virginia. Still the score line now for the third penalty corner of the game, all for the Cavaliers, who seem to be settling in. Batiste shoots it wide, tried to elevate to get over a sprawled Dwyer, but missed everything. It was a straightforward penalty corner knocked down for Virginia's leading goal getter. Cavaliers got some more of the stats for you about this high-powered offense. 2 of the top 3 goals per game scorers in the country are on this Virginia team. Tara Batiste has 2.38 goals per game. Peen Dicka, the freshman, with 1.25 goals per game. Batiste is also second in the country in assists per game at 1.38. So just a points machine, Tara Batiste. Nadine DeKoning of the Cavaliers at 1 assist per game is also in the national top 10. As a team, Virginia is averaging about a goal and a half more per game than anyone else in the country. It's 6.38 goals per game. Boston College has made it forward into the attacking fourth of the field, but can't seem to find its way out of the corner. Hard swing up the line, whistle against the Eagles, and Virginia's out of the trouble. The Eagles have to take advantage of opportunities to get forward like that. The second team in the country after Virginia's 6.38 goals per game average is UConn at 4.86. Really is absurd what's happening in Charlottesville this year. Virginia winning games by an average of 4.88 goals per game. And if you're into comparative numbers, Virginia is averaging winning games by more than the second best goals per game team in the country. UConn, the second best goals per game team in the country at 4.86. So is Monmouth, for the record. Virginia is winning games by 4.88 goals per game. Really is remarkable that Virginia, not a traditional power in the ACC, won its first ACC championship ever last year. Boston College and Virginia, 2 teams perhaps challenging, both making it to the top 10. The women's field hockey Blue Bloods, like North Carolina, Duke, Syracuse. A penalty corner given on the far side, and this is going to be an opportunity for the Boston College Eagles to equalize. It's 1-0. Virginia in front with 12:25 to play in the first half. So the Eagles' defense is doing its job. Virginia well below the pace and all the crazy numbers I was just going over. Boston College is certainly going to need to score, assumedly more than once. And opportunities like this need to be capitalized on for the Eagles. Cassidy Atchison, the freshman from Virginia Beach, will play it in. Knocked down. Haveralls. The shot is off the post. Oh, it was there. Worked well. Frederick Haveralls. Everything but the pinpoint accuracy had the bottom corner picked out. Appeals from the Boston College players for another penalty corner. Dominique Van Sluten's able to go off Haveralls' ankle and bring it out for the Cavaliers. Well, there it was for the Boston College Eagles. That ball hits the hardwood. It might be a completely different game. Still right in it, though. 2 top 10 teams Friday evening. Another chance for Boston College. McGovern, ball running away from her, and it's collected by Peen Dicka. She won't have a free pass, though. Atchison's closing down. Dicka went through her legs, but not far enough. McGovern got it back, tried to give it over to Atchison. She wasn't having it. Boston College still looking for its first shot, but has hit the woodwork if you weren't with us moments ago. Van Sluten, that's how close we were to having a tied contest. Virginia with 4 shots, 3 saves for Dwyer and a goal. Or 2 saves for Dwyer and 1 defensive save for Dennehy. Boston College attack has been spoiled. But it was sustained pressure on the Virginia defense. What's the saying? A best defense is a good offense. And preventing Virginia from possessing significantly and pushing forward often might be the best way to slow down its offense. Greta L. with a cut to the inside. Ball got caught in her feet, challenged by Overalls, but the angled pass has found its target in Zamojan. Lytle tried to close it down, but the pass has been delivered. Piendicka somehow gets there and creates the penalty corner. The Dutch freshman flying to the back line to keep the ball in play and then played it off Gote, her fellow countryman, to present the opportunity. And it will be on Selvaljun to deliver Virginia's fourth penalty corner of the game. Cavaliers have at least made Boston College nervous from these situations. See if the Eagles can have a more comfortable penalty corner this time round. Virginia trying to double its lead. Vitesse from the edge of the area. That was Vince Slutin, and another penalty corner as it was blocked down by Lucy Lytle. Comes flying out there first, trying to close down all the angles. Bravery or insanity required to fill that role. Lytle certainly with the bravery, blocking that shot. Second chance. And mishandled by Nadine DeKoning. Might have presented an excellent opportunity to break for Boston College. But the pass ahead has been disrupted by Robinson, who's rumbling in the other direction. Kaufman will want that back, but now she's trying to defend Robinson as she gets forward. A pass ahead from Robinson, though, blocked and intercepted by Alyssa Olenek. And Olenek, up and down action. Her pass deflected illegally by Nadine DeKoning. And I can take a breath. 8 minutes remain in the first half. Virginia 1, Boston College nothing. Service into the middle. From Kaufman, it's intercepted by Van Sluten. And Van Sluten, the defender, ranging forward, has Michaela Gallen. Speed all over the field for Virginia. Boston College trying to recover. A pass deflecting into the middle, and it was off the ankle of Shanahan. The defense in the appropriate position for Boston College. Nowhere else to go for Gallen. Kaufman. Pass forward, misplayed by Robinson. Carolyn Tops had to range over. Won the race to the ball against Govert. Boston College on the secondary break. Gote. Bouncing ball into the area that Carrera Lucas ushers out. She have to shoot from inside the circle. The goal to count. And Virginia's defense. Rachel Robinson. A couple of balls on the field. Miscommunication with the ball girls provides a bit of a breather. Now with 7 minutes to play in the first half. Then Sluten. On Selvaljun. And it's intercepted. Mendonça. A running ball that's going to run too far for Elizabeth Warner. Dicka. Give and go with Anselvaljun. Possession changing hands every few seconds on the far side of the field. Anselvaljun working against Matherson was able to draw a whistle. Also had Miller in there. Also, I said Gote was the guilty party on one of the fouls that led to a penalty corner. As Virginia with a cheap giveaway passing backwards. It was actually Miller, so apologies for that. The senior midfielder was the guilty party. Game bogged down on the far sideline. Virginia's broken out splendidly. Piendicka Virginia with numbers in the area, but the pass disrupted by Haveralls. Able to avoid the 3 Virginia attacking players in the area getting on the end of it. Batiste, that was a surprisingly dangerous moment for Boston College. Batiste into the area, running along the back line. Spoiled for choice, but all the windows of opportunity close. Out to Greta L. Tops. Ahead to Catesby Willis, in front for L, and the shot wide. Hassled the whole way by Gauthier. And we're inside the final 5 minutes of the first half. Number 8 Boston College trails number 4 Virginia 1-0 here in Charlottesville. And it's been given away on a lengthy attempted pass through the middle of the field by the Eagles. As Boston College has found itself searching for counterattacks mostly. A plan that certainly could work, but Virginia is going to get its opportunities going forward. McDonough. Izzy McDonough checked off it by Atchison. McDonough drew the whistle. Tops. Physical challenge from Elizabeth Warner. Boston College not backing down from a challenge in general in this game. Tops into the area. Pass across penalty corner. For Virginia, it's 5th of the game. Come in the last 4 minutes of the first half, a chance to really change the halftime talk for both of these teams. Cavaliers have had a couple of mis-executed penalty corners and a couple of very threatening ones, so flip a coin and we'll get one of those outcomes from this. Cavaliers are going to send Tara Batiste over to play the ball in. Certainly a curious move, and I'm no field hockey strategist, but I would wager that this pass is going to come across and then back to Batiste. She is always option number 1 for Virginia, but instead it's laid off for Rachel Robinson. Her ball blocked down by Atchison, but the Cavaliers still tossing it towards the goal. Another penalty corner. Brave defending for Boston College. Used that adjective a couple of times in this first half. Penalty corner number 7, actually. Now for the Cavaliers, a team that produces a whole pile of them per game. 2:41 on the clock. Virginia trying to double its lead. Robinson. Down for Batiste. Has a swing. Got through everyone and wide. And it's waved off. The masks are off. Boston College ball. Running ball down the wing. It's headed straight out of play from Olenek. Should want that pass back. Now Virginia. Tops. A one-touch from McDonough. It's gone straight to Olenek. Atchison. Driven ball ahead as Boston College has struggled to change levels. It comes off this time. Lytle into the area. Chance for a backhanded shot. The door is shut and then a foul. Caroline McGovern, the freshman from Churchville, Pennsylvania. Oh, for a fleeting moment, looked like a smashing opportunity, but Boston College is still yet to actually muster a shot, despite multiple big goal-scoring opportunities. Virginia 1, Boston College nothing. 1:10 left in the first half. Tops slipped it through two different defenders to McDonough, then gets it back. Carolyn Tops showing some offensive chops in this game, pushing forward from her defensive position. Virginia ball on the forward line. Tops closed down, coming from Natal. But Virginia has broken out of it. Batiste through a crowd now, weaving back and forth. Deft defending for Boston College. Spotless for Brooke Matherson. And now Boston College is going to look to push in the final 30 seconds. DeKonig defending admirably, but Lucy Lytle got by her and not Carolyn Tops. Tops dumps it forward. Whistle against Olenek. And Virginia, 18 seconds to do something. Cavaliers the only team left with a chance to score in this first half, up 1-0. Greta L. ranging across the top of the area. Battle for the ball. Shanahan has it, 5 seconds. Whistle. And the ball's just going to be driven away. Penalty corner given. And that was a mental error for Lucy Lytle. She tried to kill the last few seconds by playing that ball out. When it was Virginia ball at the top of the area after a whistle, and the official not having it has just given a penalty corner to Virginia. So now the way this will work, even though time has run out in the first half, is the Cavaliers have a penalty corner, and the play will continue until the ball leaves the area. So that's semicircle on the right part of your screen there. 8th penalty corner of the first half for Virginia. None of them have resulted in goals. The Cavaliers with a 1-0 lead. And a huge moment here. Vatisse. Blocked down. Lytle atones for the error, but the Cavaliers have kept it in the area and won another penalty corner. Becca Zamojan chipped it up into the defender.
Penalty corner. Virginia.
Second penalty corner with the clock dead. 9th of the half. Ball across from Shanahan. Knocked down for Vatisse. Shot is blocked away. And a debate about what's being called. And I think that, is there going to be a review here? There seem to be multiple things in play. One, the shot was blocked by someone on the far part of the goal, one of the 4 Boston College defenders that had ranged forward. Now we're going to have our 2 officials trot over to the far side of the field for a video review, and you see that signal has been introduced a couple of different sports. I see it a lot in soccer now. You draw the TV with your fingers. So there is going to be a video review, and I think things in play are, 1, could be another penalty corner. Obviously, another option is that nothing is called, in which case it's halftime, 1-0 Virginia. And 3, if that ball was blocked illegally, headed straight into the goal with nothing else obstructing it. You might have heard it over the PA. He said the review is whether the ball hit a foot or a stick, which means depending on whether they determine it's going straight in the goal, could also be a penalty shot where you just have a swing from that dot in the middle of the area, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. A pivotal decision. Don't have the screens in front of me, unfortunately, so I can't tell you how close it might be, what factors are in play beyond what have been told by the PA system, but I would assume the broadcast, you're getting a look at it. That's where they're drawing the feed from. Everyone gets to make the decision for themselves. Oh, the beauty of video review. Well, Boston College, to its credit, as it stands, holding Virginia 4 goals and change below its average for pace. And it's halftime. 1-0 Virginia. The video review. Well, I wouldn't know, but I would assume that they got it right.
That's the end of the first half. And the score, Virginia lost Boston College 0.
Oh, the video review inconclusive. All right. The score line, though, is not. Virginia 1, Boston College 0. Be back for the second half on ACC Network.
Virginia Cavaliers.
Welcome back to the broadcast on ACC Network Extra. Zealand Shannon with you. From Charlottesville, Virginia, the Cavaliers up on the Eagles 1-0. Enter the second 35 minutes of regulation. And while Boston College has managed to threaten and hit the post before, it's an excellent tackle by Gauthier. Took it right off the stick of Peen Dicka, right as she looked to be at the most threatening. That early run. Despite hitting a post and threatening a couple of times, Boston College with no shots. Something that Eagles have certainly looked to change. Clean takeaway by Matherson and a chance to run with it. Lucy Lytle. But her pass left some to be desired. Missed Natal. Virginia on the other side of that, just 4 shots. The 1 goal. 9 penalty corners is the big distinguishing factor to Boston College's 1. Gallen dispossessed by Mendonça. The Eagles struggling to enter the area of Virginia. Boston College going left to right in the second half. Virginia right to left. Tie up. Won by the Cavaliers and breaking into a crowd. Tara Vatisse. Pass ahead. Handled by Peen Dicka, and Virginia's off to the races. Dicka able to win a whistle, but it was a smart play by Alyssa Olenek. So if that ball gets through, it looked like it was Shanahan. It would have been in on goal. But now Boston College set defensively. Vatisse. Into the area. Weaves back to a backhanded shot. It's blocked down by Miller, but illegally. 10th penalty corner of the game for Virginia.
Penalty corner, Virginia.
There's just an incredible amount of penalty corners. Surprisingly, none of which the Cavaliers have come away with a goal from. Virginia's 1 goal, a streaking Peen Dicka weaved her way through the Boston College defense. Almost caught them by surprise. Boston College, though, has been excellent defending the penalty corners. Ball across from Viljoen. Knocked down for Vatisse. Goes to Shanahan. Wanted to go back to Vatisse. But it does not materialize for the Cavaliers. 32 minutes left for Boston College to try and find a way just to score 1 goal. After saying that, just in case you're thinking about it, the overtime rules in collegiate field hockey have 2 segments of extra time where both teams will be depleted a couple of players each. It's golden goal. Whoever scores first wins. Gallen putting a lot of pressure on Haverhals. And that's forced a turnover. Peen Dicka streaking ahead. Might not have it here. Greta L. with the shot. And she scores for Virginia. Greta L. has doubled the Cavaliers' lead off a turnover from the back for the Boston College Eagles. Now, Greta L. might not be Peen Dicka or Tara Vatisse, an excellent goal scorer in her own right. Virginia seems to be full of those. She's 3rd on the team in goals. That's the 8th goal of the year for Greta L. Just to put it in perspective, the 3rd highest goal scorer on this Virginia team, Greta L., has doubled the goals of Jamie Natal, the freshman goal scorer for Boston College. Just trying to find stats to illustrate the offensive prowess of this Virginia team. Boston College, part of that narrative today, has been able to stifle, has been able to slow down. Virginia still right now well below its quota in goal scoring. Boston College in the area. Backhanded shot. Herrera Lucas looked like she saw it a bit late. And Brooke Matherson with the first shot of the game for the Eagles right after Virginia's 2nd goal. See how long Boston College can sustain this push forward, whether another opportunity will come from it. Virginia can now switch some of its emphasis to defending. Ansel Valjeun's lost it out of play. Mendonça gets us restarted. Mendonça, top of the area, goes backhanded, deflected down by Van Slooten. Anybody's ball. Tough calls to make in those types of situations for the official. And a whistle gives it to the team in orange. Always so many sticks, feet, in those kind of traffic jams. Valjeun. Pass right to Gauthier. Gautier's service into the middle, knocked down by Robinson, somehow clean. Deflected pass back to Robinson, and a whistle. The deflection of said pass forward by Vitesse was illegal. Greta L. Pressure from behind for Miller. Handles it comfortably. Back to Mendonça. But Michaela Gallen, some determined defending from the attacking player. Valjeun, a rifle that hops over the stick of Aaron Shanahan. Has switched the field, though. Shanahan with a thumbs up for Valjeun, likes the service. Boston College, the troubles early in this half coming from playing out of the back, but this has come off perfectly. Mendonça then mishandled by Lucy Lytle. The Eagles number 8 in the country. On the road against the number 4 team in the country. A big matchup. The Virginia Cavaliers defending that higher ranking right now. Robinson. Hassled by Natal. Boston College forcing it backwards, but Virginia, excellent give and go. Robinson, though, with a loose touch, turned it over for a moment. Ball back and forth in the middle of the field. Boston College is broken right out. Natal spins. Chips it into Nadine DeKoning, and the traveling faithful of Boston College are frustrated that a penalty corner was not given. And DeKoning then clears it away. Natal almost creating a goal-scoring opportunity for Boston College. Van Slooten. Ansel Valjeun. Under a lot of pressure from McGovern, but somehow got the pass wide to Van Slooten, who's decided to go on a forward rampage. Dominique Van Slooten connects the pass to Shanahan. Tried to cut back, but had the door shut on her by Olynyk. And here comes Olynyk. Momentum spoiled by Shanahan, but Olynyk maintains possession. Pulls it back. Whistle. It's classy stuff from Alyssa Olynyk, the redshirt junior, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Mendonça. Inside out for Boston College. But Gauthier and Natal unable to get on the same page. June down the line, touched ahead by Narer. Locker skill, she's found Izzy McDonough. McDonough back to Narer, but a lot of hustle from Boston College got players in the way. And it was Atchison who disrupted the play, knocked it right off the attacker's ankle. And that's enough for the whistle. Ball somehow stayed in. Robinson the first to react. Van Sluten. It's an inaccurate pass handled by Kaufman. Precise passing now for Boston College. The pass ahead from Kaufman, though, is intercepted. Back and forth it goes. Kaufman takes it back from DeKoning. And now Boston College moving forward. McGovern just a bit too far behind Foussine Gauvert, and now we have 2 balls in the field. 24-25 to play. Virginia 2, Boston College nothing. Number 4 leads number 8 in the country in a battle of 2 top ACC teams. Cavaliers' lone loss of the season a long time ago on this field against Penn State. Boston College 0-2 in the ACC, has won every other game, including a road trip to top 10 Maryland. Hence the ranking. Down goes Narer, and she's injured. It's taken a moment to get up. The ball still in play all around her. Colleen Narer getting back up and asking for a substitution. Onward and upward. Charge forward and a whistle. Imka Rose Gote tried to force the issue. Virginia making that change. Boston College, that hustle defending up top, but Virginia has broken through. McDonough bobbing and weaving. Got the whistle off Haverhals. Dicka. Shanahan poked away by Mendonça. Peen Dicka. Pop to the middle for Shanahan. Whistles against Shanahan, battling with her number's sake, Gote. Boston College looking to run quickly. Wood. Gauvert has picked out Natal. Natal. Lucas a bit off her line, but Natal, a wild swing, some contact with Robinson. Waved off by the official, and it just trickles out. Chance goes begging for the Eagles. Greta L. Plenty of speed in her own right, making a move forward, has dumped it off. McDonough looks across, in front for Peen Dicka, and what a goal for the University of Virginia. 3-0 Cavaliers with 21:43 to play. Oh no, it's been called back. Peen Dicka didn't seem happy about it. But a whistle before the goal was scored. Second time that's happened in favor of Boston College. Virginia, 2 goals called back. Or a whistle right before they were scored. That was a classy build-up from Virginia. You won't see much better. Batiste. Loads of individual quality. Gets it to the backhand. Shot a bit of a pop-up. Knocked down by Dwyer and shoveled away by Haverhals. Cavaliers trying to keep the pressure on. 2-0 lead is rather comfortable for Virginia at the moment. with the one shot in the entire game for Boston College. 3-0 would start to sap the energy. Perhaps the Eagles, Boston College, the other side, need to try and get a goal soon because the opportunities have not been coming freely against this Cavalier defense. Down the line from DeKoning, miscommunication with Shanahan. Ball ahead into a crowd. Last off DeKoning. Battle won by Matherson. Mendonça is going to go backwards. Flicked into the corner, and Boston College in business. The pass across towards the middle of the area is intercepted, though, by Vince Luton. Virginia unable to keep it for long. Possession back and forth. And it's back where it started with Vince Luton. A lot of pressure from Foussine Gauvert, but couldn't actually make anything of it. Greta L. Could tell she was frustrated, couldn't pull off the touch to set herself free down the line. Imka Rose Gauthier. Has it back from her defense now. Has a whistle. What can Gauthier do with it? Fires a ball into the area, bouncing around. Everything clean, and it settles with DeKoning. Not out of the woods, pressured by Matherson. Whistle against DeKoning. Matherson quickly into the area. Batiste locking sticks with Warner. What's the call? And it's on Boston College. Eagles positioning themselves very high up the field to defend this. Ends up working out. Boston College, 17 minutes, 45 seconds left, down 2-0. The number 8 team in the country needs to figure out the offensive part of it quick. One shot and another one that hit the post, and that's it. So you could probably say best case scenario for Boston College is a tied game right now. That shot did force a save out of Carrera Lucas, and Lucas could do nothing about the ball that struck the post. Dicka. A whistle against Peen-Dicka. Went towards the official near side, said, "Are you kidding me?" Didn't need to be a professional lip reader for that one. Ball in the middle. Touchdown by Matherson. Off the line. Carrera Lucas, and it fell behind her. Matherson couldn't make contact with it towards the goal, and it will be a Boston College penalty corner. Oh, how close was that for the Eagles? Virginia probably happy that the result of that play is just a penalty corner. Well, that is some creativity. You have the Virginia fan base as the UVA, you might have heard on a lot of Virginia's penalty corners. Well, Boston College traveling fan base has cooked up a chant of similar beat. We are BC. Let's see if it works. The shot deflected over. Hammered by Haveralls, but the ensuing deflection not testing Carrera Lucas. Virginia's going to try and launch a bit of a counterattack. Down the wing, Peen-Dicka on a wind sprint, and this looks promising. McDonough into the area by Haveralls, but she lost it out of play. Ensuing clearance, though, is intercepted by Peen Dicka. Dicka into the area. Has a swing, saved by Dwyer, but at a tight angle. That was almost the only possible outcome. Dwyer took it right in the gut. Batiste tries to go inside out, but Boston College ready for it. Eagles very much in this game with 15 minutes to play. That's something the staff certainly would have taken. Kelly, Doughton and company against the best scoring team in the country. In the game late, not a bad thing, but Boston College would have taken a little more offense in this hypothetical that has become reality. Caroline McGovern across, the shot kicked away by Lucas. Chance for a rebound. A hefty swing was too high for Natal. And a chance goes begging. The Boston College Eagles down 2-0. Can't let too many more of those opportunities slip by without capitalizing. Chance to come on the road against the number 4 team in the country and spoil the party. Those are going to have to start going in. All down the line. Takes a Virginia deflection towards McDonough. A running ball for Greta L. and the Cavaliers astride in the counterattack. Greta L. cuts it back. Tries to find her way inside the area and goes down penalty corner. Stick in from Miller. Haveralls was also there.
Penalty corner, Virginia.
The Cavaliers with an 11th penalty corner of the game. Virginia has outshot Boston College now 6-4 as the Eagles have come flying in late. 4 shots all in the second half for BC. So there's more in terms of offensive production, but has not turned into goals yet, as Virginia trying to put this on the edge of reach. Goals have been Peen Dicka and Greta L. so far. Viljun down for Batiste. On to Shanahan. Carries it to a tight angle, shoots. Dwyer worried she might not have had that near post covered, but the shot was wide. And with 12:45 left, Boston College will return fire. Service into the middle. Had to be accurate, and it was. Ball dumped to the far line. Chance to turn, but it's lost by Foussine Gauvert. Her brain was going a million miles an hour. She forgot the ball. It was promising, though. Boston College changed the end of the field rather quickly. Something that was not present in the first half whatsoever. Becca Zamojan. Gallen picked clean by Wood. The ensuing pass might have actually opened up something. Jamie Natal with the hustle late in the game. Has the ball in the corner. Can she keep hold of it? Is by Van Slooten. Oh, but Natal lost it out of play after beating the defender. And Boston College leading goal scorer getting involved late, but not to devastating effect. Close but no cigar. 11:20 remains. Van Slooten. Nadine DeKoning. Went down the line, but Boston College defending well farther and farther up the field. Angled pass from Haveralls misses its target, and Bridget Wood Virginia, though, backed into its own corner. Viljun down the line to no one in particular, but that'll switch the field. Pass ahead is blocked down by Peendicka. Gets it back from Shanahan. A diving Averalls can't get there. And Peendicka has put it on ice for Virginia. 3-0 with 10 minutes left. 2 second-half goals off defensive mistakes for Boston College. And the Cavaliers are rolling. Shanahan gets the assist. And long road for Boston College now. Haverhall's had a great game. She's given a good account of herself defensively, but a bad time to hand the ball back to Virginia in that kind of position. And there was not much Dwyer could do about it. Pass into the area, slips through to Lucas, who kicks it out wide. Dominique Van Slooten. Long legs, 5'10", first to react. Gallen to Shanahan. Outpaced by Jamie Natal. And she committed the foul. Pinpoint pass has opened things up for Virginia to run on the far side of the field. Greta L. at a gallop. L in front. Wanted to go to Shanahan, but broken up by Mendonça, the Canadian. Like she's played every minute in this game in the defense for Boston College. It's working on the near side of the field in the second half. Peendicka into the area, spoiled by 3 Eagles defenders. But the second pass missed McGovern. Now Gallen for Virginia. Well wide of Peendicka, the 2 freshmen unable to connect. Boston College trying to push the tempo with 8 minutes left, down 3. A delivery ahead from Gote. It's created some space for her to operate, but a retreating McDonough intercepted the pass, but did it improperly. Almost a fabulous hustle play. Imco rolls Gote. Ball locked by Michaela Gallen. Now Miller trying to figure a way into the area, but Virginia with a lot of players back, including forward Peendicka, who whips it clear. Deflected ball into the middle. Boston College trying to get something towards the goal. It's a scrum. Matherson trying to flip it towards Virginia's Carrera. Lucas, penalty corner. Robinson committed the foul. And Boston College, a 3rd penalty corner in this game with 7:30 to play, to try and get one back and start a minor miracle comeback. Still within the realm of possibility to come back in this game, down 3-0. But it's a mighty mountain to climb indeed. It'll be Miller to play it across. Knocked down for Haverhall's. Has a shot blocked away, or it might have hit a Boston College player. It did. And I think it was Matherson. So Virginia ball, and perhaps the last chance to try and make the Cavaliers sweat it out at the end has gone to the wayside for the Eagles. DeKoning. Boston College in possession. Imco rolls Gote. Ahead, the creativity, Jamie Natal. But she just can't do it on her own. Zamojan backs up the loose ball. Stick in from Atchison. But Nadine DeKoning won it out in the end. Angled pass from Robinson is deflected and controlled by Boston College. Haveralls. Given away. Cheap play by Carly Kaufman, but she's gotten it back. Samojan and Gote got tied up. Kaufman works her way into the area. Oh, looks like she started too quickly afterwards, giving the ball back to Virginia after the first whistle. Van Sluten, tough one to handle for Robinson. Couple of whistles of assertive nature. And a green card up in the air for Caroline McGovern that will send her to the plastic seats of the penalty area for a couple of minutes. Virginia up a player. Cavaliers, though, not in need of any more goals, just to kill the last 5:30. Pass ahead from Viljoen. How did McDonough almost get there? Late hustle from the Virginia forward. Batiste wins the ball back for Virginia. Past the middle, finds Colleen Nerrer. Couldn't hold it, though, with Imka Rose Gote in the way. Now Virginia, Peen Dicka. Spoiled. And up the line it comes. It was Dennehy that got a stick in. Natal. Up ahead. Kaufman picked clean by Ansel Viljoen. Give and go between Vitesse and Peen-Dicka. Now Vitesse opens up the field. Nerrer. Colleen Nerrer, and she's slowed down. Virginia had a 3-on-2 advantage, but Nerrer turns around and then gives it away to Kaufman. Final 4 minutes now. Virginia up 3-0. The result all but finalized. 2 second-half goals for the Cavaliers. Both coming off of giveaways at the back for Boston College, so plenty of credit, especially to the Eagles midfield, for the ability to defend a volcanic Virginia offense. But Boston College could not create enough offense of its own. It was the battle at the other end, not Virginia's offense against Boston College's defense, but the other half of the field where Virginia won this game. The number 4 team in the country, looking to secure its second win in the ACC in 2 tries, while Boston College is the number 8 team in the country. Oh, what a different conference story it will be. Looks as though the Eagles will drop to 0-3, surprisingly, in ACC play. Never a dull game, never an easy game. North Carolina, Syracuse, and Virginia, not an easy slate. Goal scorers for Virginia, Peen-Dicka. Looks to have player of the game in her sights right now with 2 goals to her name, the freshman from Holland. The book isn't closed yet. Boston College, some creativity late from Caroline McGovern. Trying to break open the shutout at least. Get Boston College on the board. Ball in front here, might be a chance to do just that. Lucas off the line, and it's a foul on Samojan. Wrapped around Lucy Lytle. Been little mentioned in the last 10 minutes, but she flashed in front of goal and the pass right to her stick. Samojan left with little option but to foul. Had Carrera Lucas nervous, jumping off her line in the last minute, 20 seconds. Might have a Boston College goal in it. Virginia safely ahead 3-0. Atchison to service. Ball knocked down. And a shot whistles by the near post from Frederique Haverals, who's having a couple of good cracks on penalty corners for Boston College. 4 for the Eagles in this game. And the Virginia crowd is providing an ovation in the final minute for a team that, after an early season loss to Penn State, has jumped to 8-1 and no doubt a top 4 team in the country now. An ability to win a game even when the offense doesn't show up as much as it can, and is defended properly as Boston College has done today. Turnover from Virginia has spoiled the enthusiasm for the moment. The final 20 seconds look to be coming to pass. The shot kicked away by Carrera Lucas. Interesting call to move her right foot across the body to knock it aside, but confidently done. Caroline McGovern will get credit for the shot. 3, 2, and 1. Game over. Virginia with a 3-0 win. The number 4 team in the country to 8-1, 2-0 in the ACC. Boston College, the number 8 team in the country, drops to 6-3 and 0-3 in the Atlantic Coast Conference. For Virginia, 2 goals for Peen Dicka, 1 for Greta L. For Greta L, her 8th goal of the season. For Peen Dicka, goals 11 and 12. How about that freshman? May rise to 2nd in the country in goals per game after an effort like that. On behalf of the rest of the crew, I'm Zealand Shannon. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. That's all from Charlottesville, Virginia 3, Boston College 0. See you next time on ACC.